First things first, Mr. Trump and his officials, whether it's the Secretary of State or other officials, have been really ramping up the rhetoric as well as ramping up, all this armada, so-called armada that they're moving to the Persian Gulf. It has an aircraft carrier, multiple fighter jets, transport aircraft, refueling aircraft. What do you think is the attempt here? Is the attempt to try and put pressure on the regime of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, much like they built pressure in Venezuela a few weeks ago, a few months ago, and then eventually the leader there, was removed in an operation by the American forces? Is this a pressure-imposing tactic, or is there a genuine threat of an American attack on Iran?
Actually, the short answer is that it's a wishful thinking. Venezuela and Iran are in no ways comparable together. And it is totally a different story, what happened in Venezuela and whatever could be possibly happening in Iran. Because Iran is totally different. Iran has its own defensive capabilities, which is very genuine and indigenous. And Iran is a very bigger country than Venezuela. And Iran has learned how to survive in this volatile region of the world that we are living in West Asia. And Iran has proved that during the 12-day war, that is not going to bring into its knees, and it would be resisting against any attacks from outside.
So
we
why then is the Trump administration doing this? Why are they moving such a large armada of weapons and weaponry? He also, over the last couple of days, has been, saying on social media that the Iranian regime should make a deal on the nuclear issue. Again, we thought this was not about the nuclear issue. This was about, the protesters and the actions that have been taken by the Iranian state against the protesters. Suddenly now we're back to the nuclear issue. Why do you think that is?
That's the wishful thinking part that I mentioned, because part of his administration and his allies are selling this idea to him that Iran is at its weakest point, as Marco Rubio has just said yesterday. And they think that they might might actually be able to attack Iran and to topple the establishment here in Iran. But he's wrong. What he is doing is considering this possibility, and he's bringing that beautiful armada, as he's saying, quote unquote, and to bring here first, maybe they can frighten Iranians, and by bullying Iranians into some negotiations, they can actually have some benefits and to